Greetings friends, Steven here, and welcome to Gamer Hall episode 26 now. This is of course my very own YouTube video game and more pickup series, and we're going to start today off with Robbie Jr. Now this is a pretty amazing robot I picked up a while ago. I haven't actually done one of these videos in, I don't know, it's been maybe a month or something. So I've had a lot of this stuff just sitting here waiting for the video. I just didn't have enough stuff quite yet for a video, but I certainly do today. So this is, I'll just get a close up there, Robbie Jr. Remote Command Intelligent Robot. This was a Radio Shack toy. It's pretty neat. I don't have the batteries for it because it takes like 1,000,000 batteries. Look at all that. No thanks. It's just a fun collectible. I got this at a local toy store that had pretty much a buy stuff, just set your own price, pretty much kind of sale. Paid about 15 bucks for this. That's not bad. Like I said, I don't have the batteries for it. I really don't want the batteries for it. I just like having it as is. That's a pretty neat item, and it even comes with its own little remote control. Pretty cool. I miss classic Radio Shack. Look at that. He's so cool. Robbie Jr. Love it. Alright, next item I'm going to show you is actually the product that I've been using for my most recent videos, which is a game capture card. This is the Evermedia Live Gamer Portable. Very slick and tiny device. I highly recommend it. It's not perfect. One thing I like about it the most, one of the reasons why I wanted this one specifically, is that it has this feature here where it can record to a SD card here, and it doesn't need to be attached to a computer for that to happen, which is pretty amazing, because normally you need to have this thing hooked up to a PC or something. Well, not this thing specifically, but you know, other capture cards, but this one doesn't need a computer. If you want to record sound with the footage you're capturing, you do need it to be attached to a computer, so that's kind of a setback, but otherwise you can just record it on a separate track, which is what I did for our recent Spelunker video. But yeah, very cool device. As you can see, it's pretty small, very light, kind of reminds me of a PSP. And sports HDMI, it's got assorted plugs, and I think this is around 150 around. I think that's what I paid for it. So of course it's not the cheapest device, but well worth their money, especially if you're like me and you love making the YouTube videos. So Evermedia, well done. They also sponsored a dude, GamerBee, at a recent Evo. Oh, this game. It's one of those games where you always see it, but you never, it's always way too expensive until that one day when it actually becomes cheaper. And this was that day. It is, Teresa? Game for $4.99 for your Nintendo DS. Not even sure what kind of game this is. It's some sort of like a Japanese, maybe first-person action puzzle. I have no idea whatsoever, but I'm glad to have found it for $5. It's by Axis Games. I have opened this. Yeah, it's all in there. It's one of those games where it came open already from EB Games. But that's fine, it's all in great shape, and you know, new game, $5. Sign me up. Next up, a game I found recently at like a Staples or something? Yeah, Staples for $10. Nintendogs and Cats for your Nintendo 3DS. This is the Golden Retriever edition. Haven't even opened this yet. As you can see, it's still sealed. $10, Nintendo 3DS. Looks like an adorable game. Plenty of different breeds to pick from for your Nintendog or cat. And yeah, just a neat little fun purchase. I might open it. We'll see. We'll see. And next up, a game I got from EB Games again. And I've been watching the Two Best Friends, their channel. They often do Let's Plays, and they've recently been doing a video on No More Heroes 2. And it does look like a fun series. I've played some of No More Heroes 2, but I never played the first one. So, for $7.99, I found No More Heroes, the original. Another game from EB Games. Haven't started it yet. I'm actually looking forward to hooking up my Wii to my HD TV, and we'll be getting to that in a moment. So this I will try out. And might as well show this next. Good segue. Also from EB Games. It is a used Wii Component Cable. It actually looks to be in pretty good quality of the cord here. And that's pretty cheap. It's only like $5. So this lets you hook your Wii up to your modern HDMI TV, assuming of course that it has the component slots in the back, which mine does. So that should be fun to try out. Definitely be able to get some more footage of Wii games with our favorite little device here. Next up, I'm going to show this one next. This is a pretty fun item. I found it at a thrift store. Of course, the retro game hunters are everywhere nowadays, so it's getting really hard to find the retro games. But this is a neat little item I found. It is the Tminty plug-and-play TV game. Got that for $2.99, not too shabby. It's neat to note that WayForward worked on this game. It's got that art style to it. We'll actually be doing a video of this soon, so look forward to that. But yeah, it's batteries in the back. Now, when I got this home, I unscrewed the little thing here, took the batteries out, and the batteries are all like super acidic and just dribbling all over the place. And some of the little springs on the back were, they rusted right off. And it turns out all you need to do is just grab some aluminum foil, just crunch it into a ball and squish it, and then put it where the spring would go, and it works. I got it to work again. Look at that. Boom. Sweet. I fixed it with aluminum foil. Yeah, it's a pretty fun little game. Kind of reminds me of like a Nintendo game. NES quality sort of game. So, neat little item, and super cheap. Got some new batteries for it, fixed it up with aluminum foil, and yeah, Tminty. And I will follow that up with actually the only eBay item I have here. It might just be the best 16-bit Dragon Ball Z game. I'm not sure. It might just be, though. It is a Dragon Ball Z Hyper Dimension by Bandai from 1996. Very cool game. Definitely will be taking a look at this pretty soon as well on the channel here. Highly recommended. And I'm going to follow it up with a domestic release. I can't remember if I brought this game up yet or not. I think I did not. Maybe I did. But here it is again really quick. It's Soldiers of Fortune for the Super Nintendo. Apparently I spent about 15 bucks for that. I know my brother was a big fan of this game back in the day. If you've ever played the True Lies game, it's kind of like that. Very cool game. Soldiers of Fortune, 15 bucks. Maybe a little bit more than I wanted to spend, but you know. It's pretty much the only time I've seen it as of late. So, welcome to the collection, Soldiers of Fortune, and I will follow it up with, not sure why I bought this. I guess it's just for the collection because I don't have it yet. It is Brutal Paws of Fury by Cybersoft. This is another Super Nintendo game. Basically, sort of Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat style game, but with animals. Kind of like Kung Fu Panda before there was a Kung Fu Panda. It's not an awful game. It got ported to a lot of systems. I think I spent, we'll see, $8, maybe? $8? It was kind of beat up, but I cleaned it up quite nicely, and now it's good to go. Haven't even started this yet, you know how it is. But I'll play it at some point. Next up, I'm going to show a couple more games with the green sticker. This was probably a silly purchase for me, but it was a Lemonator boat duel for 10 bucks. It's one of those later releases, late in the NES life cycle. One neat thing about it, though, is there's a typo here on the top sticker. It says Lemonator boat duel. Just thought that was funny. I think I was reading on Wikipedia or whatever that there's only 2 games on the NES library that have a typo like that. And this is one of them. So I've heard it's like a crappy RC Pro-Am. I don't know, haven't started it yet. Might be cool. But it was really just more for the novelty of that weird typo. And the other game I picked up there, a game I'm surprised I don't have in my collection. Well, obviously I do now, but I'm surprised I didn't have it sooner. It is The Fantastic Adventures of Dizzy by Codemasters. Yeah, gold cart. 10 bucks again. What does that do? I don't know. It's weird. This is, of course, I guess you could say it's an aftermarket cart, but this came out like when the NES was around, so very neat item. 10 bucks. Great game. Classic Dizzy series. Next up, just a few more items here. I've got one more item. Time Traveler. Remember that old hologram arcade game, Time Traveler? I just got this. This is a, it's actually a DVD game. It doesn't run on any actual system, although it will run on whatever system can run DVDs. Pretty weird, funny game. Once again, I might just put a video together for this one, based on the hit Sega arcade game. I remember this game back in the day. It was pretty neat. And this copy was only $2. Still has the 3D glasses and all that. Put that over there. Time Traveler. And next up, so the day before payday I was at a store and they had a bunch of games on clearance, and I was like, oh nice, bunch of games on clearance. I will come back tomorrow. Came back the next day with money, and most of those games are gone, which is unfortunate. But the one game that they did have that I didn't have that was worth the price, I assume, PS3 Greatest Hits Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe for $5. Yeah, not too bad. I was playing Injustice recently. I didn't really like it so much. I kind of missed the Mortal Kombat style control scheme. So maybe this is the best of both worlds. I don't know. I haven't even started yet. Once again, still in shrimp crap. That's how I roll. And next up, the game that I'm sure people, many people have already made an unboxing video for. I might do one as well, I might not. I don't know. It just came out. Shin Megami Tensei 4 by Atlas for the Nintendo 3DS. This is a pretty big box. This is bigger than the Enchiridion box from the Adventure Time 3DS game. Comes with a whole bunch of crap. Full color strategy and design book, music CD, some sort of a slip case. And this, of course, if you have this and Fire Emblem, if you give Club Nintendo the Club Nintendo codes, apparently they'll give you a $30 credit to the eShop, which is a pretty sweet deal. Also, since I bought this at Future Shop, I got a $10 gift card there, so kind of like you get $40 back. Kinda. So, neat game, I hope. Very big collectible box. I don't know. I kind of want it just for that $30 credit, but hopefully I will enjoy the game as well. We'll see. One of these days when I start it up. That just came out. And just 3 items left. These I just got today, actually. First game that the internet seems to love, but I've never played it. It is 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Nintendo DS by Axis Games again. Kind of expensive for a used game. But, like I said, nothing but positive hype for this game online, so we'll give it a shot. We'll see. Hopefully it's worth that much. Then over there. And for $1, I got everyone's favorite octopus puzzle game, Octomania, for the Wii. It's hard to pass up those $1 games. Looks cute, I guess. Maybe a bit like Puyo Puyo or something. $1. We'll see. Might be cool. And I'm gonna wrap this up with what might just be the cheapest game I picked up for, what was it, like 50 cents I got this? It is Spray for the Wii by Tecmo. Man, how bad would you feel if you made a game, spent a few years making this game, and then you buy it, you see it in the store for like 50 cents. That's gotta hurt. It looks like a cool game. Kinda looks a bit like Mario Galaxy. So, Spray, 50 cents. It's gotta be worth 50 cents, right? Alright, dudes, so I guess that about does it for episode 26 now of Gamer Hall, my very own YouTube video game pickup series. So, big shout out to my subscribers out there. I think I'm up to 189. That's pretty good. So, much love to all of you out there. And I hope you've been enjoying my upgraded Let's Play Game Start series. I wouldn't say it's a Let's Play, it's more like a Let's Try It Out series. And of course, I welcome any and all comments in the description and all that. If there's any games you want to see us play or any other ideas for the channel you have, let us know. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for checking out yet another episode here. Hope you've been enjoying Animal Crossing. I've been playing it a lot, but I admit the hype is dying down for Animal Crossing, and that's probably for the best, because that game can suck quite a bit of time out of your day. So, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.